to press the yellow and the pink buttons to open that door, or the orange and the blue buttons at the same time.
Yes, that does seem to be the case. It seems like there's a lot of communication happening on the red side.
I love this perspective.
This is really cool, yeah. And it seems like they're a little bit stuck here.
Yeah, I think there's
only 2.
There's a little bit of a miscommunication here.
This is a little bit unfortunate.
They're trying to say,
red.
press the blue, get on the blue. It's orange and blue. It's orange and blue, not yellow and blue.
And now there's so many teams that
and
are
they
in
just
the
switched
7th
again.
room. Yellow Yaks have 4 lit, getting through. Being very careful here, going through one by one. I really like this. Not trying to do both players at the same time, just focusing on one at a time, focusing on this one end section here. And they're gonna get this light. And then they actually might be able to finish this room first. I would say they're the favorites here.
I think so too. They're alternating in a very, very efficient way.
This is really nice.
I need red and green. I need red and green now.
Good communication from Ampharos. Again, seems to be the team leader for this round. Really, really strong communication.
It's also very imperative.
And they're done!
They did it!
They're the first team out, but Blue is right behind!
Let's go.
Blue is
Blue could have
really
a great
caught up.
performance here. It's all going to come down to this final room. Hannah in the zone. It's just going to be the race to the finish.
It's going to be blue versus yellow. Who's going to be the first one across the finish line?
And it looks like it's going to be Yellow Yaks. Back-to-back first place finishes in the 2 game modes for Yellow Yaks.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We have to
That's
tally up
actually
the
true.
actual points. So just because you finish the entire course first doesn't mean you're going to be in first place. It really helps.
Yes,
but
it helps a lot. And they were, I think, just because of how strong their early game was.
Yeah, I do think they're going to do really well.
It might seal the deal, but you're right. It is not set in stone. And it looks like Purple's going to get 3rd here. That is huge. Red Rabbit's still really struggling in this room. Orange is going to get 4th. And it looks like green finishing up here. Cyan, green, pink, red on the same room.
Okay. I'm staying on green. Staying on green. Okay.
And it looks like orange here gonna finish.
There goes orange, 4th to complete the entire course.
And Red Rabbits finally are able to get out of Rat Race.
That was a long route
I'm
for
sure
them.
they are very happy to leave and just run to the finish here.
Finally, we're out.
Tubbo is the opposite of happy right now.
Yeah, I would
Really, what does he look like?
He is head in his hands.
That was a very, like
Hands
we're
in the
saying,
air.
Grid Runners is just so communication based. You just have to be on the same page. If you're not, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention, you gotta communicate well.
Rambo, very excited.
We did it, guys.
Great performance.
Good stuff.
Yellow and blue. Blue. And stay on it, stay on it.
Okay. Come back.
Lime finishing up here.
Orange and pink.
Okay.
I thought Lime might have a little bit of trouble with communication because everyone speaks so many different languages on this team.
For sure. But think about it this way. The games that they are probably more confident with, we're going to see much later on.
That is very true.
So they could have a really big resurgence in the later rounds. Green going to be 8th.
Finishes 8th.
Only 2 teams left.
Lime done.
You always want to be able to finish. Looks like
Just waiting for
Lime is out.
Aqua.
The Aqua.
Yeah, this is the end.
We both thought Aqua was going to have a really strong
We
performance.
thought Aqua was gonna do really well.
Surprising performance here.
Good job, guys.
Going to be tough, but they are going to finish. Every team is going to finish. That is going to be huge. The final race through for the Aqua Axonauts. Make some noise for them.
Let's go, guys.
And there we go.
And everyone is done.
It's paying right now to be a warm-colored team.
It is.
They're
This
doing
right
very
side
well.
is really doing well.
That was almost like a full rainbow spectrum of like red, orange, yellow, ending with like green, lime, blue on the bottom here. But no, I'm curious to see what Tubbo has to say. The moment the game typed, he typed some naughty words in chat and then was like standing up and throwing his fists around. So
Not a fan.
we'll see. We'll see what happens there, folks. But the teams are getting ready, and there's been one team that has been dominating from beginning to end for both of our first 2 events. Don't worry about that, folks. Necra is standing by with Captain Sparkles.
Yes, I am. I'm here with one of the players on the Yellow Yaks, Captain Sparkles. You guys are ahead of the competition right now. You've gotten first in both of the games so far. So is your confidence just through the roof right now?
Yeah, no pressure to keep this up. We were hoping to get the PvP games done first, so these we felt were stronger games for us. So it'll be challenging to keep this up in Meltdown and Sky Battle. We'll try our best, but those are what we're concerned about. So we'll see.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you saying is that you did really well at the games that you were hoping to do well in, but the next few might be a little bit tricky. So what is the strategy heading into the next few if you're not